This is the Temple of Earth, right? Why are we here?
Huh? You're out of Ratatosk mode.
I'm sorry. Lately I've been having trouble remembering while I'm in that mode.
It does seem that way. What's the last thing you remember?
I remember being in the Temple of Lightning with Dex about to kill me.
All right, let me bring you up to speed.
Thank you. At least now I know what happened. I'm sorry for causing trouble.
Don't worry about it.
Where's the woman you found here?
She's further in. They're just about to carry her out.
Let's go! I hope she's okay.
Emil! Right, let's go.
This is where Gnome, the summoned spirit of Earth, used to be, right?
Yeah, I remember how hard it was making a pact with him.
Was Gnome really that strong?
Actually, it was everything we had to do beforehand to get to him.
That's right. We had to make curry.
Curry?
Yeah, which meant we had to hunt down some spicy ingredients.
Are you the one who made it, Regal?
Let's see. That time it was...
Well, like I always say, you can't curry favor without curry, right? Get it?
Okay, food's ready.
Wow, it's amazing. It almost looks too delicious to eat. And it smells incredible. I can't believe it.
What's with you? You're staring at the food like you're gonna cry.
It's just... I thought women couldn't cook.
Of course we can cook. You just happen to have poor luck in women so far.
Would you two care to explain that conversation?
Sorry.
I'm fine. I can walk.
Rilena!
You're the ones from the Temple of Lightning.
I'm sorry. This is all my fault.
No, it's not your fault. The dimensional boundary was already warped. That's why the temple was off limits.
But I used Ratatosk's power to...
Seeing your face and hearing you say the name Ratatosk brings back memories. Do you mean Aster? Yes, Aster and I were very close, but he was killed by Richter.
So Richter really killed Aster?
I still don't want to believe it, but that's the only explanation that makes sense. He stole all of the research notes that Aster had left behind and disappeared.
I'm sorry, but we really need to be moving on.
My sincere apologies for keeping you, but there's one last thing I must ask.
Of course.
Did your friend Aster have any defining features, any scars or moles?
He did have a small star-shaped scar on his neck. Why do you ask?
Just wondering. Thank you.
Oh, I just remembered something I wanted to tell you. That Vanguard who was transported along with me. You mean Dex? Right, that was his name. He and his followers went deeper into the temple, past the altar. They seemed sure there would be an exit in that direction. They're your enemies, right? I thought you might want to know. Thank you.
Emil, about that star-shaped scar.
There's something like that just above my collarbone.
Then that means that you're Aster after all.
I don't know. I don't feel like I'm him.
You are who you are.
Marta!
Your name doesn't matter. Even if you used to be called Aster, it doesn't change who you are. Sure, you tend to get afraid, but you're kind and you give your best. That's why I don't think you should worry so much about it. Time will clear up everything eventually.
Thank you.
Marta's right. Sorry I've been giving you such a hard time. I guess I got carried away.
No, not at all. I let myself get overwhelmed with everything. It's my fault. But I'm okay now. I have Marta and all of you to look after me.
Indeed, we may not have known each other long, and there is a gap in our ages. But even so, I'll happily lend all of my power to your efforts, as your friend.
Thank you.
So, everyone, how should we proceed?
Well, Solum's core is supposed to be in this temple, right?
I doubt it. It would require one of the humans to have been in possession of Solum's core to be transported here.
Which would mean the Vanguard has it?
It would appear so.
And we need to go after Dex.
But let's head to the altar to make sure.
What's with all the sighing, Marta?
We've been underground for a while, and it feels like it's hard to breathe or like something's pressing down on me.
The air here is quite earthy and dusty.
Yeah, and it's so dim I can barely see.
That is most certainly bothersome as well.
I thought you were the captain of the Hooray for Darkness Brigade.
This does not come under the category of dark. I speak of something much richer, much deeper, a beautiful world of ebony.
I think Tenebrae is what you'd call a darkness maniac.
It looks like Tenebrae was right. Solum's core is gone.
It doesn't look like Lloyd took it either. None of his weird posters are around.
Then we can only assume the Vanguard has had the core all along.
But look, this is a dead end. I wonder where Dex went.
I sense monsters from somewhere nearby.
Maybe there's a hidden passage somewhere. Let's look around. Yes!
Did you mature a little?
Huh?
We looked for a hidden passage back when we first met, too. But you were a little different back then.
If I've matured, it's because of you and everyone else.
One moment you two are fighting, and the next you're all lovey-dovey.
Bet you wish you were me.
So that's how it is, huh? Well, you two made your point, so let's go down that passage.
Right.
Those are Lucans.
They're caterpillars!
They're wearing the same sort of machines that Alice uses. You think...
Let's take those off of them.
Stop! They're blind with rage. We must pacify them.
Fight them, you mean? Sounds good to me. Let's go!
Oh, healing power. Great lamp blocks everyone's protection. It won't work. Oh, healing power. Light seal.